My name is Dunn, a Penn State PGM student. Today we're going to talk about lag putting. Lag putting is simply having a break on the side of the cup, so that way you got to find the top point and then make it fall in. So you can have it on either side. You can have a left to right break or right to left, sorry, left to right. Today right here we're going to have a left to right break. And basically what we're going to do is first pick out a point on the green. So as we're reading the green, we're going to see what way is that green going to break. As you can tell, we're going to look up to the top here. You can see that the green is kind of sloping downwards. So we know that either way the ball is going to fall left or right. Then the next thing we're going to take a look at is where is my putt on the green. So today we're going to be right up top here. We got about 10-foot putt here, I'd say. And we're going to take a look, and obviously, like we said, it's not a straight putt. So we're going to find that top point that we want here. So as I'm bending down to see, I can kind of tell as I walk closer to the hole here, it gets steeper and steeper and steeper, and right here it's going to fall. So what we're going to do is I have a ball marker, simply just a flat ball marker that you find anywhere on the course. I'm going to put it down right at that point that I think is going to be the top, as when the ball is last going to fall in. So what we're going to do as we come back here, I'm just going to confirm that as we look down, look at our putt. I know that if I putt towards that ball marker, that it's then going to fall into the hole. So again, we have to be confident in your lag putting. If you're not confident, then you most likely are going to leave your club face open and you're going to go past the hole down to the right. Another thing is sometimes we can overjudge how far up we want that putt. So let's say I overestimated that of being too low from that point that it's going to break downhill, which means that if I overestimate, I'm going to go up top here. So let's say I think it's here, or I underestimated, sorry, and it really needs to be up here. I'm most likely going to fall down here. So it's kind of hard with lag putting. That's the whole reason why. If you're confident and you feel good about that putting stroke, then you're most likely going to get that ball to that point. And if that point is correct, most cases you are at more and more times that you have the lag putting. The more you practice, your eye at finding that point will get better and better. So we're going to be confident here. And again, we want to make sure that you are not peeking at the hole. Otherwise, your club face might be open or closed. So key is here, as I line up to my putt, I want to make sure that my face is pointing at that point there. So one way you could check it is, again, just look at my face and check. If you need to, you can even throw down a credit card to make sure that credit card is pointing at there. But again, as much as you practice and practice this, you'll realize where that face needs to be. So again, we're just going to line up to the putt. I know that's the point here that I want my ball to go in this lag putt. So I know it's going to break left to right. Again, I'm going to be confident in it, and that should then fall. So obviously I didn't hit it hard enough. I was too afraid about going past the hole against the confidence where I fell short. So now I have an even tougher putt. So one drill that you can do is you can set up drills with tees, or you can just kind of eyeball it and do 3 foot. So coming up top here, and just make a tiny arc as you work your way back. And set up the ball, so you have one ball here, and another ball here, and then just keep working on a different type of lag putting. Now make sure the tees that they aren't in the way. Obviously you're going to create an arc, because that's what the lag putt is. It's just a simply left to right break, and it gets extreme, extreme, extreme depending on the slope of the green. So you can just set up tees, or you can just kind of eyeball it. And I'm just going to hit the one here, find that point, and I'm going to go back again, and I'm going to find the point again. Simply, as much more and more you do this, the more your confidence will build. And when you're out on the course, you'll figure it out and realize, oh, I just had this on the practice screen, and you'll be able to work it from there. So this is a great drill to do. Simple tools. All you need is a ball marker and your golf tee. Then after that, you can just check yourself with your alignment on your putting, and again, be confident with it. The more you practice, the more you'll learn. Okay, so a fun game that you can do with the lag putting is simply, I'm going to set up basically an L that's 3 feet above the hole and 3 feet behind the hole. The idea of this is to make it, we're going to do a little point system that you can do on your own. And again, the reason why we have one above the 3 feet, above the hole, is because you don't want to leave your putt short or long above the hole. You want to be below the hole, simply because then that puts your next shot, your next putt, will be going uphill, which is a lot easier than going downhill, as you all know. So right now, I'm 3 feet behind the pin is simply because you don't want to hit it too hard, otherwise you have more than a 3-foot putt back as your second shot. And again, you want to keep that close to give you that chance to get that par or birdie. So what you can do, like I said earlier with the drill, where you have the balls kind of lined up in a simply arc area, and you're just going to simply try to make that shot. And again, with this, I know earlier we did the close, you're going to want to probably back it up a little ways, because then that gives you the chance of hitting it too far or hitting it too high, as we find that apex at the top of the point of the lag putt. So I have my 3 balls here in my line that I would like, and I have my L 3-foot shape here. Then I'm just going to go down the line. We're going to check our club, and if you may go short, that's 1 point. If you make it in the hole, that's 3. And if you get it past that 3-foot club or past this, it's -1. So put a little pressure on you, which is good when you're doing a tournament. And it also little fun games to keep you in that competitive mind that you can really try to help yourself there. So we're going to simply kind of go down the line and just quickly find that point and try to go down. So obviously I'm down below the hole, so we're going to count that as short, so it'll just be 1 point. And again, you can just continue on. The more you move back, or if you want to make it harder on yourself,